Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome to the channel. Now with Dying Light 2 regaining some of its popularity in the build up to the new Bloody Ties expansion, I've decided to go back to my roots and test out all the old glitches as well as some newer ones that I haven't uploaded to the channel yet. Now thankfully there is mostly good news as a lot of the best glitches still have not been patched out. Let's get into it. So I'll leave timestamps below in the description and the time bar if you'd like to skip around, but I figured I'd start out with what is by far the most important glitch in this game currently, and that is the two-man duplication glitch. Now feel free to watch the full guide on my channel if it interests you, and if you need a partner you can join the Discord down below, but basically the glitch involves two people picking up an item or a stack of items at the exact same time. Now when done correctly you will both receive the item or the stack, and then you can continue this infinitely for infinite valuables, crafting components, weapons, or ammunition. Now this is insanely overpowered as you'll never run out of trophies, money, or arrows. Not to mention you can use it on consumables like military medkits, muscle boosters, or even the Night Runner XP booster. Now I can't believe it still works after all these months, and I'm not complaining. You just grab a partner from the Discord server and get to duping. Alright, so I just covered the multiplayer duplication glitch, which used to be one of 3 dupe glitches that I would make use of. Now the infinite crystal dupe with drowner bolters unfortunately seems to be patched out. I did test it on multiple types, and apparently they don't drop crystals at all now, which is really disappointing. More sad news is that the solo duplication glitch seems to be patched. Now I could have sworn that I was able to pull it off the other day, but I wasn't recording, and I have not been able to repeat it at all, so I have to rule that one out for now, unfortunately. Now on a good note, the one thing you are not able to duplicate using the dupe glitch is mutation samples, because of course you cannot drop them. Now that's a bit of a bummer, but thankfully the water spawn glitch does still work. Now essentially you stand in a certain spot over here under the bridge near the PK ship during a chase, and the volatiles will infinitely spawn under the water. Now that kills them and spawns thousands of mutation samples every minute as soon as they spawn in. Now after grinding this out for an hour, I was able to get just under 100,000 mutation samples. Now this is a newly found glitch, and I'll have a video up on my channel covering it in more depth. Check the description below for a link. Now another glitch that still hasn't been patched out is Harper's elite mission. Now the mission is still bugged, and your crossbow does still have unlimited bolts. Now originally when this came out, I wasn't sure if this was deliberate or not, but then I realized later on that these special bolt types are also unlimited, which is definitely not intended. So if you haven't done it before, you can buy a ticket from Harper at the Fisheye and come to the Holy Trinity station in Old Villador to launch it. And once you're in, you'll have unlimited toxic, frost, and regular bolts. Now I love the frost bolts the most, but go ahead and do whatever you like. Now you can see on screen that I'm able to absolutely just spam the enemies and clean out these rooms in only a couple seconds. Now if you're using this exploit and you're still struggling, then you can make use of the next glitch we'll go over, which you can also use in the Chapter 2 elite mission, which is much harder than Harper's and doesn't have a glitched crossbow, unfortunately. And this of course is the Invisibility Glitch. This definitely still works as of today, and I know that because I usually have it active whenever I'm farming the elite missions. Now how this works is when you hide in a bush or some long grass somewhere, you are pretty much invisible to enemies. Now you can glitch this to have your character remain invisible whenever you crouch, and that can be whether you're in the middle of the street or right in front of the enemy. It does not matter, you will be entirely invisible. Now how you do this is you'll want to find a bush, crouch in it so that the symbol is visible at the bottom of your screen, and then you fast travel somewhere really far away. Now this doesn't always work, and I don't know why. It might be a distance thing, but the one way I can get it to work just about every single time is I fast travel to the Holy Trinity in Old Villador, I run outside and crouch down in any bush to the north of the metro station. This one right here is an awesome example, and once I'm crouched and hidden, I fast travel as far away as possible. Now the Huntress works perfectly as a fast travel location, and if you've done it correctly when you spawn in, you'll see that every time you crouch, that symbol is there. Now you can actually stand up, you can fast travel, you can do whatever you like, and the glitch will remain active until you die or quit the game. But the best part is you can take this into the missions and the elite mission. Now on screen you can see I'm back in Harper's elite mission, except this time the zombies zombies can't see me at all when I crouch, even when I'm standing right in front of them and shooting them at the same time. Now I know it's an invisibility glitch, but it does kind of work as an invincibility glitch too in a way. Now I do expect this glitch to eventually get patched out, as it does kind of break some of the end game content in a very unhealthy way, but hey, abuse it while you can. Now the last glitch I think is worthy of being included is the infinite UV glitch. Now this only works if you have access to a UV torch, so no elite missions unfortunately, but in regular missions or just in the outside world, this works wonders. So all you'll need is a UV flashlight that you can obtain during the main story. Now you can see here I can activate it on or off, but when I turn it on, it will slowly run out in the bottom left. So that means you basically can't use it forever, as that would be overpowered. Now, if you do want to be overpowered and use it forever, you want to press the UV torch button and the pause button at the exact same time, just like this. Now when the game is paused, go into photo mode, and then you simply just exit out. Now once you're back in the game, you'll see that you basically radiate UV light, and the UV light works as UV light, so you are pretty much immune to all zombie melee attacks. Now volatiles and spitters and such can still hit you with projectiles, so be very careful of that, but any melee attacks from volatiles or virals won't work. You can see I've started a chase on screen, and all I need to do is look at these zombies and they will actually just end up dying from the UV light. Now I could of course be fighting them with some sort of weapon, but I am just standing here to show off how overpowered this is. And don't forget, you can combine this with the invisibility glitch if you really want to be untouchable, and the best part is you can activate this anytime, anywhere by simply pausing and going into photo mode. And those, my friends, are all the main glitches that still work in Dying Light 2 as of the start of October. And be sure to check out the relevant specific video guides in the description. Stay tuned because I might upload a similar video about the farms that still work in Dying Light 2, as they are obviously not glitches, which is why I didn't include them in this video. Make sure you check them out in the link below. Now take care guys, I hope to see you in a future video. Peace.